Good morning, dear students, to a new chapter number 3, that is change in profit sharing ratio among existing partner. So we will know that what change in profit sharing ratio among existing partner is all about. Now, change in profit sharing ratio among existing partner. First, let's of all see that what are the learning objectives, or what you should be able to understand after going through the chapter. See, the things are here: reconstitution of a partnership firm, sacrificing ratio, gaining ratio, goodwill, meaning, definition, factors affecting value of goodwill and the nature of goodwill, method of valuation of goodwill. Next is where there is a change in profit sharing ratio of existing partner, how to treat goodwill, that is accounting treatment of goodwill, how to treat reserves and accumulated profit, how to treat revaluation of assets and liability. We will discuss one by one in the chapter in 3 parts. Okay, today we will be learning in this video first 3, that is reconstitution of partnership firm, sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio. Okay, now what is reconstitution of partnership firm? This is a question. Reconstitution is simply when a new agreement comes into force or a new agreement is prepared. When a new agreement must be prepared, there are many situations when a new agreement takes place. Okay, so we will see one by one. First, reconstitution is a result of an agreement between partners for sharing profit of a business. Any change in partnership agreements brings to end of the existing agreement and a new agreement comes into force. Okay, whenever there is old agreement cease to exist and new agreements come into force, it is known as reconstitution. This fresh agreement is known as reconstitution in replace of the old. So change in agreement result in change in relationship of the partners. Okay, now what are the circumstances when reconstitution take place? See here, reconstitution of firm may happen in the following circumstances or a following situation. Number 1, change in profit sharing ratio among existing partner. That means when for example, it is given that there are 2 partners, that is A and B, and the ratio is given as 2:1. In future they decide to share profit in the ratio of 3:1. Okay, so it will amount to reconstitution of firm. Why? Because a new agreement has to be taken place as the ratio of profit has been changed from 2:1 to 3:1. Second case is admission of a partner, means a new partner comes into the business. So you can see that there are 2 partners, Charu and Dinesh, and they were sharing profit equally, but from 1st April 2019 they decided to admit Sudha as a new partner for 1/4 share. Now in this case also reconstitution of firm will take place, that is new agreement will come into force with 3 partners, okay, with new ratio. Retirement of an existing partner. For example, 3 partners are there, Babita, Geeta and Sita, and they were sharing profit in the ratio 1:2:3, and Sita retires from the firm on a particular date. So this will also result in reconstitution. Why? Because 1 partner is left, so remaining 2 partners will make the agreement with their new profit sharing ratio. And number 4 case is death of a partner. Same, one of the partner dies, so what happens? Again new agreement has to take place. And last is amalgamation, means when 2 firms combine together and new firms comes into place, so the ratio, profit sharing ratio will change and new agreement has to be prepared with the new firm and all partners. Okay, so now comes change in profit sharing ratio among existing partner. What is this? Does this mean change in profit sharing ratio among existing partner? This means that when the partners decide to change the profit sharing ratio with a new ratio, okay, that is the old ratio they have discarded and new ratio they will be sharing the profits. So what are the adjustment at the time of profit sharing ratio? That is the new ratio will take place in place of old ratio. So various matters need to be considered at the time of change in profit sharing ratio. That is what matters has to be taken into account when there is a change in profit sharing ratio. Number 1, determination of sacrificing and gaining ratio. Remember, first thing, whenever there is a change in profit sharing ratio, first you have to calculate sacrificing and gaining. That is who is gaining, who will be beneficial and who will be loser or sacrificer. Accounting for goodwill, you have to calculate goodwill and you have to treat the goodwill. Accounting treatment of reserve and accumulated profit, whatever reserves or profits are available, that has to be adjusted. Accounting for revaluation of asset and liability, also the asset and liabilities fresh value, new value has to be determined and they has to be adjusted. And last is adjustment of capital. Okay, so these things has to be adjusted. Why these has to be adjusted when there is a change in profit sharing ratio? It's very simple, as these adjustments where previously has to be done in the old ratio, but as there is a change in ratio, now the new ratio will come into force. Now due to new ratio coming into force, some partners will be loser, some will be gainer. So see here, sacrificing ratio is nothing but when a partner sacrifices or surrenders some of his old share in favor of one or more partners due to change in ratio. One of the factors is that. So how it is calculated, you must know how sacrificing ratio is calculated. See, formula is given, sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. Okay, whatever was old, deduct with the new ratio, you will get sacrifice. Okay, why it is calculated? Determine how much a person is losing and how much a person is gaining and how much the loser has to be compensated or given. Similarly, gaining ratio, how it is calculated? New ratio minus old ratio. Now, why gaining ratio is calculated? To know who gains due to change in ratio and how much he gains. So, the gainer has to give the sacrificer the proportionate amount of gain. Okay, because of change, somebody will be beneficial, that is gaining, somebody will be losing, that is sacrificing. Okay, so that has to be calculated first, and the gainer will contribute the proportionate amount to the sacrificer. So these things you have to keep in mind. Okay, simply you may remember that how to calculate sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio formula, remember, old minus new, and gaining ratio, new minus old. Okay, now this has to be calculated due to change in profit sharing ratio. Other than this, we will calculate the goodwill value, revaluation of asset and liability, accumulated profit and loss. These things will be have to be adjusted. We will see one by one. Okay, now see first illustration. We can see an example when there is a change in profit sharing ratio and how the sacrificing ratio is calculated. Okay, so A and B are partners and they were sharing profit in the ratio of 2:1 with effect from 1st April 2019. From a particular date, they agreed to share profit and loss equally, that is 1:1. Now calculate individual partners gain or sacrifice due to change in ratio. Somebody will be gaining, somebody will be of course losing. See, old ratio was of A and B was 2:1. New ratio of A and B is 1:1. Now sacrifice or gain, we are using the formula of sacrificing, that is old minus new. So old of A is 2/3 minus new ratio of A is 1/2. So it comes to 1/6 positive, that is sacrifice. B, same formula we are using, 1/3 minus 1/2. Old is 1/3 minus 1/2 is new. You can see minus 1/6 is minus. Minus means it is gain. Okay, if sacrificing ratio formula you are using, if it comes to positive, it is sacrifice. If comes negative, it is gain. Okay, in sacrificing ratio, old minus new, if you get positive, it is sacrifice, negative, it is gain. Now similarly, there is another question illustration. A, B and C are partners and they are sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2:1. The partner decide to share profit, future profit, in the ratio of 2:2:1. Indicate each partner's gain or sacrifice due to change. Who is sacrificing, who is gaining due to change in ratio. So old ratio has been given between A, B and C, 3:2:1. New ratio has been given between A, B and C, 2:2:1. Now we are using sacrificing ratio formula, old minus new. See, 3/6 A, 2/6 B, 1/6 C. And similarly new ratio, 2/5, 1/5 has been deducted. And you can see 320 sacrifice A is getting. He is getting 330 positive. 330 positive means it is sacrifice because we are using sacrificing ratio. While B is getting minus 230. See, 10 minus 12/30 minus 230. So it is gain. Using sacrificing ratio formula, if you get positive, it is sacrifice. If you get negative figure, it is gain. And similarly, C is gaining. But you can see that same amount of same value of gain and sacrifice is same. That is 330 A is sacrificing. Similarly, if you add B and C's gain, it is also 330. Proportionate amount of sacrifice and same amount of gain. Okay, you can see. So one partner is sacrificing and two partners are gainer with similar amount. Okay, so this is the illustration. Have a look and understand. Okay, thank you for now. Have a nice day.